Good morning. This is another YouTube installment of my favorite of the soap opera I've been doing on coronavirus recently. Will Siri could be doing her radio show later on in June. Or will Siri be sitting at home doing that? Will Siri get into Willow place or not? Or will things get back to normal? These are Operation Soap Opera right here. Well, today it's same old to me. I gotta go do banking. After I've done my banking, I have to do this, I have to do that, and this and that, and of course, the coronavirus out there. The coronavirus. That's the worst thing out there right now. It's a horrible thing. If I want to do anything, I have to literally go, oh my God, out of my way, travel here, travel there. And will I have to start paying for bus rides again? Because now, all these things that happen, so far I've been, the Mystery of St. Pat's, I've been to St. Pat's, a beautiful building inside, beautiful church, and beautiful sanctuary, like a beautiful Catholic center. It's just gorgeous. Every time I've been in there, I've been blessed every single time. I thought, this is great, but the blessing is so down. But people help throughout this whole pandemic here. People have been very generous to me, have helped me out, have brought me food to my door. Neighbors down the hall have really been generous. I can't say anything else. Very generous, brought me food, brought me stuff. I was very happy to do that. And this lady's been very, very generous, unbelievably generous. So I can't really say anything about it. I can say she's been generous and happy. So that's very good. But also other people are very generous as well. So out there as well. So they've been generous, yeah. Like people are very generous this pandemic. I mean, even though I see what's gonna happen after when we go through stage 3, if we ever get there. And the first thing, I seem to be like not there yet. I may not get there yet. You know, if we ever get to stage 3 here. Well, it seems to me that if we do get there, we get past stage 3 and everything back open again, you know, rest assured, I mean, I want to see that generosity of people continue. You know, it's going to continue. What coronavirus did was, a few good things came out of this pandemic. Number one, it's on the spotlight on the horrible nursing homes and horrible treatment seniors got in nursing homes, long-term care homes, retirement homes. It's just like, horrible. I mean, seeing seniors in dirty diapers and having nurses have pizza party over who can use the less diapers on the ward. Now, that is total disregard to any senior. And my God, if, you know, honestly, if I ever got in that kind of business myself, that would not be tolerated in my business. If I ran a nursing home property, 2 ways I would run it. Number one is this. You know what that is? It will be every nurse, every doctor that works there have to be qualified under Canadian Physician Association, under Upper Canada Physician Surgeon. Every nurse have to have to work in ER for at least 5 years and give full dedication care. Any nurse found not doing that or not that, and 2, there will be a very strong, high sanitation method in that nurse home. It'd be 9 times higher than the provincial average for sanitation in that type of operation. It'll be number 1, clean sanitary conditions. I mean, sterile 9 times more sterile in an operating room would be in a hospital. I mean, bed linen changed every single day. There'd be like the meal provided to a patient daily, and if a patient don't want it, they have to. And patients that are mobile will be allowed to be in there, allowed to come and go. Please, patients who are immobile will be treated as good. They'll be allowed to they're allowed to go in wheelchairs and need to round. They're not allowed to be confined to room to also be allowed. And then anyway, if I ran a nursing home, that's how I would run it. I would run it like a very well-oiled machine. And I'd be like, of course, I would start at a higher price. I would start with the average price, but the care would be triple A care, triple 5-star care. I wouldn't know if that's how I run it, with very high standard. Matter of fact, I'll follow the same standard they use in CMC use in Montreal. I follow the same house standard that they use in Minneapolis, Montreal. Boom. If somebody uses a toilet, they have to disinfect it. Every time when somebody stores a diaper, the nurse will immediately change the diaper out. Immediately. I mean, all the disinfectant. And you know what, honestly, in all of Hamilton I know of, there's been one nursing home, Victoria Street, around the corner, Barton. They have not had one case of coronavirus in that nursing home whatsoever. It's private run, not corporate run. And you know what? They had 0 case coronavirus. I mean, I went the other day going by and I saw the staff member had to sign invoice truck there, and I mentioned it. No staff member said they take very high cleaning measures, disinfectant measures, and they've been following mental health guidelines to a T with the corona. As they said, they're not. And even at that, they said that they are keeping this. Matter of fact, they had no outbreak of coronavirus in that nursing home whatsoever. Because they're using strong disinfection method in nursing homes, heavy disinfection, and if they have and then nobody got coronavirus, it means that keeping it at bay. And honestly, nursing homes that don't follow that type of procedure, like Anson Place and many other ones out there, like Ross and that, those nursing homes make the good ones like that look bad. I mean, good nursing homes make the good ones look bad. The good ones are there following every procedure book and even taking strong disinfectant methods during the corona to make them look bad. So, that's why I'm saying it. Now, you gotta see the ones that are following it, ones that are not. Like, even hospitals sterile and clean during corona. But even so, it's like nursing homes out there, the good ones that are following the standard, operating day in, day out. The one on Victoria, no corona case whatsoever. It's just because they're following the standard, they're doing everything. So, guess what that means? Oh my God, that means 2 things. Number 1, that means that you're gonna get, those are ones that are real true winners at all the coronavirus wars. And myself, doing what I do now, that makes me a true winner too in it, because honestly, those people help fight it. No, honestly, when this all over with, and they declare coronavirus, they declare it ended, they're going to be a huge, gigantic party. I'm talking about a party like we have never seen before. It's going to be a party when like we never seen before. Going to be people going to go out and they're going to party, and they're going to party well. And on top of that, there'll be National Day of Remembrance. Remember all those who died in the coronavirus outbreak. I think, they're going to be a special Remembrance Day. I see all that coming in future, But first, we got to get to where we didn't get here now. First, we got to get in phase 2 and 3, and then onward. We seem to be with numbers and infestation, we're not getting there. Anyways, I hope things get much, much better now and feel better. So hopefully we can get open now. Okay, now blog is now over. So this installment on soap opera series here, but also what I know too, how I feel about coronavirus, my feelings. Honestly, it's all over. There's gonna be huge celebrations. There's gonna be parties. And people are going to celebrate. And they're going to be the biggest party we ever going to see in my lifetime. Maybe not a Spanish flu pandemic of 1918 to 1920. But, this one here, amazing because I look back at that time to see what happened then, how people handled it back then. They didn't have internet in that day, but they handled it much the same way, but some standards were implemented after Spanish flu, which some of these standards today are practiced today, matter of fact, health-wise. But you know what? Now, with the corona, a lot of stuff like hand sanitizers and that's going to be practiced for many years to come. You're going to see a lot of many years, you're going to see hand sanitizers everywhere you go. You're not going to be shortage of hand sanitizer stations either. So, I see hospital being a lot cleaner every before. I see people being taking more showers after a lot of years after it. Here's this impact of it when it happens. Our economy, both economy can shoot up in value like crazy here. Anyways, our dollar can go way up when it's done. Well, it takes what I know. Even when World War I happened, the economy was in dire strait. It slumped. And then, all of a sudden, World War I came in, our dollars went way up, it stayed up, the dollar went up like this, economy increased. Now, and then World War II came, and you got a stock market crash, depression in the 30s. So once World War II ended, the depression ended, our dollar went up, people were gainfully employed again. So now, now coronavirus, so our dollar going down, but when it ends, I can see our dollar going up. I see dollars going up, and up. Way up there. I can see US dollars climbing somewhat too, but I see it climbing up behind it, but our dollar will be way ahead of US dollar. That I do see coming in near in the future. Because what it is our dollar is going to climb in value after coronavirus, not before coronavirus. American dollar is going to trail behind it. It's going to become, and they're going to be that way for many years after. I see it happening, many years after. You know what? With that happening, people will be not going to help pave the way for a lot of people. People will be employed, but then they're going to be in, people, what can happen? A country going to be very wealthy for all this. And it's going to be like a new standard set. You're going to say never again will have anything that happen again. Never. Government say never again. You know what? So honestly, I talked enough on YouTube about this morning. I say blog over.